Ho ho buddies, welcome to Borderline Games. I'm Gareth and today we're playing Return to Shironagasu Island. Nice little jazz music that we're listening to on the boat, and we're on a boat because we were first in an airport at the start of this game. We met a girl called Neneko? Something like that. There she is. She's being kelp on that chair, and I'll explain that in a second. Because she's not supposed to be here. But we were at an airport. We saw on the departures and arrivals board, you know, the thing that's got the as it reveals when airplanes are coming in, you know. It said, "This world isn't real," very briefly, and then went back to what it was, so that was a weird moment. So I wonder whether Ikeda, that's who I am, I'm a detective, is having some kind of nervous breakdown. So we were at the airport, getting sidetracked. We were at the airport, we picked up Nikeda, if that's her name, Nikeko, and we went directly to a mansion where the owner of said mansion killed himself by hanging. So it was cool that we brought, like, I don't know, a high school girl there. And then they said, hey, check out this room. Now, Nikeko has a unique ability where she can tell if things have been moved ever so slightly. So she was able to look at photos and look at the photos of the room that the murder happened, or attempted suicide, or, well, if they attempted suicide, they were successful. I'm getting distracted. She's got like a photographic memory, and she's with me, a detective, and I'm taking advantage of those abilities, which is not cool, if you ask me. Anyway, there was evidence at the crime scene that the victim had something to do with this Shironagasu Island. So we said, hey, we're going to go pretending to be a relative of said victim. I've said victim, so I'll say it. And we decided to get a boat to like a massive boat. Look how big this boat is. We decided to get a big boat to Shironagasu Island to investigate further and see what's going on. But look who has snuck aboard. Nikeko, or whatever her name is. Anyway, we're now going to explore more. We came across two women. A woman and her assistant. Is that who it was? I can't remember. I know that the one woman was Scottish, and I don't think I can do a Scottish accent. I'm pretty sure I can't. Well, who knows? Maybe I'll try. I know that they go "orc," don't they? They go "orc," so maybe I'll say "orc" sometimes. I don't know. I'm not very good at accents. I get really embarrassed. Anyway, let's carry on. So, no need to tell me, I'm always careful. So she's just said, be careful, and we're going to be careful. Let's go. Hey, do you feel any better now? Neneko, that's her name. Neneko. Are you listening?
I think I'm going to be sick.
Oh no. Oh? Are you alright? Do you need to throw up? A woman appears out of nowhere and touches Neneko's back. Neneko isn't used to being touched. Startled, she jumps up. I'm sorry, you don't like being touched, do you? Neneko suddenly reminds me of a beached whale. Oh, I see. She didn't literally remind me. Just her appearance reminded me of that. She kicks my leg several times. I think she's trying to ask me to step in. Don't worry about her. She's not really a people person, and she was startled when you touched her. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do so. Are you her relative? I'm sorry, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Real Baxter. The Real Baxter. Oh, and this is my false name, because I'm pretending to be a relative. Clear your throat. I'm Tara Higgins. This is my sister, Neneko Imusazaki. Izumozaki. That's how you say it, right? Izumozaki. Mr. Higgins, the multimillionaire. It's a pleasure to meet you. No, I'm just his son-in-law. Would you happen to have a bag or something similar that I could use? I believe my darling sister is about to throw up. Will a plastic bag do? I also have some motion sickness pills. Maybe she should empty her stomach first. Here, Neneko, take this plastic bag. Riel gives Neneko a plastic bag. She then starts rubbing Neneko's back, totally forgetting what I told her a minute ago. Neneko doesn't seem to react this time, probably because she's too preoccupied on vomiting her stomach out. You're used to this, aren't you? Are you a doctor or a nurse? How did you know? You're right, you have a keen eye. Aha! You have a keen eye. Sometimes my mouth will do things I don't expect it to. I work as an internist at a small hospital in Washington. I'm impressed that you could figure that out. Are you a detective? No. I'm just a regular white-collar worker. She's surprisingly perceptive. Anyway, it's nice to finally see some friendly faces. This may sound rude, but almost everyone else on this ship is quite standoffish. Were you invited to come here? No, my uncle is invited to come on this trip. He was invited. However, he suddenly became ill, so I came on his behalf instead. He told me that all travel and occupation costs were taken care of, and that I would be staying at the famous Sir Raymond's Louis Asoki mansion. Asoshi? Mansion. My uncle is usually a cheapskate, but he was surprisingly generous this time. Unusually so. Huh. Didn't you receive $10,000? $10,000? What are you talking about? No, forget about it. So she didn't receive any money for expenses. Oh, now I'm becoming curious. Could I ask you a few questions? Yes, of course. I hope I can answer them. Was that her that said she was curious of me? How do I look at... no. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. It's a good job that... Wow. Okay, it's a good job the next choice was coming up. View message history. It was her that was saying that she was curious. That's good. What is Louis Asoshi? What's this Louis Asoshi that you mentioned? Don't you know? Louis Asoshi is the name of the mansion and guest house built by Sir Raymond. Yes, I heard about it, but it totally slipped my mind. It's rumored to be a 5-star hotel on an island in the middle of the ocean. Wow, that sounds great. About the origins of Shironagasu Island. Do you know anything about the origins of Shironagasu Island? The origins, I mean, for a detective undercover, I'm doing a pretty bad job. I'm acting very much like a detective. The origins of Shironagasu Island. I'm pretty sure I heard the name is Japanese. Japanese, of course, I know it's Japanese. Of course, I forgot that you're Japanese. Do you know what Shironagasu means? Well, Shironagasu is the Japanese name of a whale species, but I'm not sure why the island was named after it. Shiro means white and Nagasu means long and tall. Oh, this is Neneko.
Shiro means white and Nagasu means long and tall. It might be called that because it's large and mostly white when seen from the ocean.
What she just said. So it's a whale species. Are you feeling any better, Neneko? Or do you need to vomit again? About the origins of Shironagasu Island. I don't know what Shironagasu Island is like because I've never been there. Perhaps you should ask the other passengers. Yes, I guess you're right. About Sir Raymond. I haven't met Sir Raymond yet. What about you, Riel? Have you ever met him? No, I haven't. He's an extremely wealthy and powerful person who belongs to the upper echelons of society. Simply the thought of meeting someone like him is quite intimidating. I'm just a regular person. I see. I'm sure that rich people have their own rich people problems, though. Tell me more about this Sir Raymond. What is Sir Raymond like? To be honest, I don't know much about wealthy people. Are you really saying you've never heard about Sir Raymond? I suddenly hear a man's voice. Oh, look at this guy. Sir Raymond comes from a family of aristocrats, and he's made most of his enormous wealth through the developments of North Sea oil fields. He is amiable, but also has a mysterious side to him. A man wearing a white suit who reeks of alcohol appears. He probably had a few too many. Sorry for being late to the party. I'm Jacob Rutland. And you are?
Riel Baxter.
Tara Higgins. Higgins? Ah, the man who managed to win the heart of Higgins' only daughter. Eventually his enormous fortune will become yours, am I right? I have to admit you've done very well for yourself.
It's not like that, I wasn't in it for the money.
Whatever you say. So, is this your first time to Shironagasu Island?
Indeed. Do you know anything about the origins of the island's name? Riel and I were talking about it.
Why, it's called that. What a boring thing to talk about. Fierce battles once raged between the United States and Japan on the Aleutian Islands. Apparently when the Japanese saw the island, they thought it looked like a whale, so they named it Shironagasu Island. Of course, the island has its own name, but it's kept secret. Sir Raymond is a cautious man, but who cares what the real name of the island is? I couldn't care less about such trivia.
I see, so it really was named after a whale.
Were you really appointed as Higgins' representative? I'm not sure I believe you. You don't look and act like an aristocrat. You act like a detective. You did manage to gain Higgins' favour, so at least you don't lack the motivation. How did you learn about the island, and what do you know about it? Why are you really here? Don't tell me that you came just because of that boring letter. Blood or flesh? Which are you looking for on that island?
Blood. Flesh. Tell me what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
Don't you understand what I mean? Are you really here on behalf of Higgins? If you are trying to trick us, you won't come back from the island alive.
My dear fellow, there you are, Jacob. I've been looking all over for you. A bespectacled obese man appears. His hemp suit looks tailor-made. I seriously doubt there are any store-bought clothes his size. What are you talking about? He's a very normal-sized man.
Wow.
Body shaming has gone crazy. The man looks at Jacob in a furtive manner.
What is it, Thomas? Don't interrupt me now. I'm having an important conversation with this gentleman.
But, that's it. You still have to tell me about that. About your huge win in that casino in Macao. Please, Jacob.
Macao? Oh yes, I almost forgot about that. Alright, come with me. I'll tell you about it over a few drinks. Mr. Higgins, you'll have to excuse me and let's continue our conversation soon. You'll understand what I was talking about when we get to the island. I won't spoil all the fun.
Jacob ends our conversation and leaves with Thomas. Too bad. I almost learned more about the island. Thomas definitely knows more than he's letting on. He tried to interrupt my conversation with Jacob on purpose. What a boisterous person. I don't think I'll be able to get along with him. I run into people like him all the time. Was it Neneko just emptied her entire stomach? From the look of it, she ate the large cake platter before sneaking onto the ship, and is that corn? Yeah. She was probably trying to keep it all inside while Jacob and Thomas were here. But she's fine throwing up in front of Riel. Are you okay, Neneko? I'll bring you some water. Blood or flesh? Mr. Higgins was talking about organs. Does that have anything to do with this? This is really vague. I have no idea what they're keeping hidden on the island. I wonder what it is. I need to uncover the truth about Shironagasu Island. Poor Neneko. I light up a cigarette. The smoke is blown away by the Bering Sea's strong wind and immediately dissolves into the grey clouds. We've been sailing for quite some time. We should arrive at Shironagasu Island soon, though. Huh? Feeling any better, Neneko?
Yeah, a bit. Riel gave me some motion sickness tablets. They help. Also, it's really too hot on board.
That's good to hear. Alright, I forgot to tell you something.
What is it?
When we arrive at the island, you will officially be my assistant. Everything about the island is important. What do you mean you forgot to tell her this? She's snuck on board with me. That's why I need you to keep your eyes and ears open and remember everything. Don't make any excuses saying that you don't feel well. Stay alert.
You're exaggerating.
Hey, I'm very serious. When we try to discover the mystery of the island, our lives may be in danger. But if you do your best as my assistant, I'll do my best to protect you. I'm ready for anything. Deal?
Is the island that dangerous?
Probably.
Huh. Now I wish I hadn't followed you. Alright. I'll memorize everything. I'll do my utmost best as your assistant.
Alright. Remember, we're in the same boat. Literally, and also figuratively. We'll have to watch each other's backs. Partner.
That sounds a bit awkward. Is that Shironagasu Island?
Huh. Can you see it? The shape of an island slowly pierces through the grey clouds. Oh yeah, there it is.
Is that Shironagasu Island? Doesn't it? Doesn't look like a blue whale to me.
You're right. But we're definitely heading there, so that has to be Shironagasu Island. Looks like we're finally here. What are they hiding on that island? It seems like I'm opening Pandora's box. Whatever they're up to there, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. After we arrive at Shironagasu Island, several cars drive us to the Louis Asoshi guest house. I'm assuming you do not say it like that. Neneko, did you see the harbour?
Huh? The harbour?
Neneko glances at the driver. She's probably afraid of being overheard. However, we're talking softly in Japanese. Nobody should be able to understand what we're saying.
Well, it's definitely smaller than what I was expecting.
I agree. It was rather strange that a luxurious passenger ship was able to dock at the harbour. As far as I could tell, there are only 2 small motorboats. That's not good at all.
But why?
That ship won't come back to Shironagasu Island for another 4 days. In other words, we can only get off this island in 4 days when it returns. If we need to escape, we could do so on those. Motorboats. Just shrink the text a little bit more so those things don't happen.
I'd rather die than take such a leaky bucket out to sea. Anyway, this won't matter unless we have to escape.
Let's hope we don't have to. The car continues along the road to Louis Asoshi. Hey, Neneko, look outside.
There's not a single tree on this island. Everything seems so artificial.
The Aleutian climate is so harsh that trees can't grow here. Low temperatures, strong wind, poor soil. The Sitco spruce is the only plant that grows in Unalaska.
Thanks for telling me that. More useless knowledge for me to remember.
We will soon arrive at Louis Asoshi. I noticed that there are 5 cars in total. Are there always this many cars and drivers? It's a little bit strange. Hey driver, have you been working on this island long? No, I was hired through an agency and only got here a few days ago. They probably hire temp workers to prevent secrets from leaking. You can see it from here. That's the Louis Asoshi guest house. There it is. So that is the guest house everyone was talking about. Looks a bit like a prison.
It's a huge mansion.
There's something strange about it though. If the big building on the left is Louis Asoshi, what's the building... No, on the right is Louis Asoshi. What's the building on the left? Oh, those are the guest rooms. I've never been inside, so I don't know much about it. Guest rooms? The bridge there has no roof. It must get very wet there because of the wind and rain. What a strange building. It's definitely strange. I wish they would let the servants stay there as well. Please don't tell anyone I said that. Anyway, we're here. The other guests should have already arrived. Please go inside. Looks like everyone is already inside the mansion. There were 2 people who I didn't meet on the ship. There's a boy wearing a blue blazer. He looks quite young, perhaps he's also a representative. There's also a young girl. She's only wearing a dress and a black shawl. Isn't she cold? The mansion's heating system is working fine, so I guess she'll be okay. However, she appears a little bit too young to be a representative. Some of the people who came here because of the invitation don't appear to be very dependable. The girl looks at me and faintly smiles. It's a straightforward smile. She seems friendly. Welcome everyone, I am Sir Raymond, the administrator of Louis Asoshi. A voice suddenly reverberates out of nowhere, causing everyone to look around. I can't see whoever just spoke. It sounds like the voice came from the portrait at the centre of the entrance. There's probably a speaker hidden behind it.
That's showy. That's so showy.
Neneko whispers while hiding behind me. I agree with her. Please go to your rooms first. We can discuss things in more detail at a later time in the dining hall. My butler Vincent and my maid Abigail will show you to your rooms. An older man appears and reverently bows at us. He appears to be very shrewd.
My name is Vincent Swift. Welcome to Louis Asoshi. Thank you for coming all this way. For now, allow me to show you to your rooms. You may rest there. Your luggage has already been taken to your rooms. Please follow me.
We go down the hallway and reach the corridor leading to the bridge.
It will take us some time to get from the corridor to the bridge.
Vincent turns a wheel that's next to an iron door. It takes the door some time to go up. But as soon as it does, it really goes up.
You'll need to turn the wheel to raise these iron doors. Please let me know should you wish to cross the bridge.
Seems like the good setting for a murder, doesn't it? This will be a crime scene.
Should you wish to open the door yourselves, please make sure to turn it firmly until the wheel remains in place. It's dangerous not to turn the wheel all the way, as the door will fall back down otherwise.
Why have a door like this? What kind of demented maniac designed this? I've never seen such a strange door before in my life.
I'll let you do it. Or I'll let you do all the talking.
Huh? What do you mean?
I really don't like talking to people. I'll try too hard and might faint. So could you do all the talking? Please.
Fine.
My apologies, but it will be cold. You'll need to cross the bridge to get to your rooms.
It's bloody freezing. I meant to say, it is rather frigid today. Can't you do anything about this cold?
Oh, is she the one Scottish? Am I going to be able to do Scottish? Probably not.
My apologies, I can give you a blanket for the cold.
It's so cold that even I want to complain. The wind isn't actually that bad because of the tall walls and because of the tall walls on both sides. The girl from before looks at me again and gives me another smile. They kind of look similar, I got them confused. Hey, aren't you cold dressed like that?
No. Weather like this is not a problem for me.
Well, that's good.
I'm Aurora La Villa. And you are?
My name is... Tara Higgins. Tara Higgins.
Tara Higgins? What a strange name.
That's a rather harsh opinion.
I'm sorry if I offended you, but it doesn't sound as if it's your real name. You aren't lying to me, are you?
How the hell could she know? Really? Well then, what would my real name be? I'm curious.
I still think you're lying. You can tell me the truth, I won't tell anyone. My lips are sealed, I promise. Cross my heart and hope to die. Pretty please?
Oh boy, I wasn't expecting to encounter anyone like her. This girl's intuition is off the charts. She's definitely not going to drop it, and the others might become suspicious if this goes on. Maybe I should just tell her my real name. Whoa. That's bold. Alright, you in. My real name is Senekida. However, due to circumstances, I can't use my real name, so please call me Tara Higgins.
Ha!
I knew it. Senakida. That's a very nice name. Nice to meet you, Senakida.
Tara Higgins.
Huh? But that's your fake name. Such a weird name.
I told you I have my reasons.
Ah, that's right. My apologies, Taro Higgins.
I'm already beginning to regret telling him my real name. Why did you then? Why did you? Aurora smiles at me again and goes to the back of our group.
The bridge is extremely slippery. Please mind your step.
As Vincent said that, the stone cobblestones are not just wet, but there are puddles here and there. The drainage must be bad here.
Such a dreadful place.
Is that Scottish? No. Och no. The corridor on this side of the bridge looks like the other one.
Why aren't they just connected without those weird doors and that bridge without a roof?
It certainly is strange. There has to be a reason it was built like this. When the door to the corridor on the other side of the bridge had been opened, a woman in a maid uniform appears.
My name is Abigail Ellison. It is a pleasure to meet you. Please feel free to call me Abby. Do let me know if you need anything. I'll give you your room keys. Miss Izumozaki's room is room 201 on the far right of the second floor. Miss Baxter's room is 202 opposite of it.
Is she going to be murdered?
Here are your room keys.
Such an old key. It should be secure enough though. I doubt there are any thieves on the island.
Looks like we'll be neighbours, Neneko.
Nico glances at me without saying a word. Looks like our rooms are not next to each other. Ah, she'll be fine. Or will she? Hopefully. Nico goes upstairs with Riel with an awkward look on her face.
Mr. Rutland's room is room 203 on the right on the second floor. Mr. Harrington's room is room 204 opposite of it.
Alright, if you'll excuse me, Mr. Higgins.
Miss Reed's room is room 205 on the right side of the second floor. At the front, Miss Edgeworth's room is 206 opposite of it.
Thank you. Och no.
Let's go, Giselle.
Not Scottish at all. But it was because I said och no.
Mr. Higgins' room is room 101 on the far right of the first floor. Mr. Werner's room, or Werner Herzog, is room 102 opposite of it.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Higgins. My name is Alex Werner. A pleasure.
Alex gives me a simple greeting and goes into his room. I should go to my room as well.
Mr. Ike, Higgins!
Oh, you idiot! Aurora appears. Hi, Aurora. Can I help you with anything?
Can I come to your room later?
I guess, but there's nothing interesting in there.
I'm just curious about you. I have a hunch about something interesting is bound to happen when I'm around you. I have a hunch that something interesting is bound to happen when I'm around you.
You certainly are unusual, but sure, I guess.
See you later, alligator.
Aurora smiles again and runs down the corridor. I have a feeling I'm being watched. Just my imagination? Anyway, I should check out my room. Whoa, it's so dark in here because of the weak sunlight? Not bad at all. Nice and tidy. Alright. I managed to get to the island. I have a bad feeling about this, though. It feels as if this place harbours a dark secret. What could they be hiding on such an isolated island? Drugs? Weapons? Perhaps even money laundering? In any case, I might be able to find out more when I meet Sir Raymond. Huh. Who's there? Need to keep ringing the doorbell. I'm coming. Some people are so impatient. Only immature people would do this. Who is it? Oh.
Told you I'd come, Mr. Higgins.
Aurora, you're here already.
Duh, I told you I'd come to your room.
I wasn't expecting you to come so soon. Were you waiting in the hallway?
Yep, and I was tired of waiting there. Hey, can we talk?
I don't know if she's joking or not. Listen, Aurora. A sweet girl like you shouldn't be in a guy's room all by herself.
Huh? But you wouldn't assault me, Mr. Higgins, would you?
No,
I wouldn't. But other men might. I just want you to be more cautious.
So since you won't assault me, there isn't a problem, right? Let's talk.
Alright, I guess. I'm exhausted though. Why is Aurora so interested in me anyway? I don't think she's trying to get something from me either. I just don't get it.
You'll talk to me? Thank you. That makes me very happy.
I really need some company. I need to find out more about this island. So it's actually a good thing that Aurora wants to talk. I might be able to learn something from her.
Let's talk, Mr. Higgins. Hey, can I just call you Aikido while we're alone?
Alright, but only when we're alone. About Aurora. Why did you come to this island? Aren't you a bit young to be a representative? Travelling to an isolated island at such a young age must be hard.
It's totally fine. Don't underestimate me, I'm a strong girl.
My apologies, I didn't mean it like that. So, why did you come to this island? Could nobody accompany you?
No, my entire family is dead.
Okay.
I'm the only one left.
They're all dead. Despite what she just told me, Aurora still looks very calm. I'm sorry I brought that up. Since you were invited to come to this island, that means that your family was quite wealthy.
Yes, we were very wealthy. So rich that we could even buy a small country. At least we used to be.
Used to be? Did anything change?
All our money's gone. The only thing left in our safe is dust. At least there used to be... even the safe is gone now. All our money was taken from me.
Oh boy. I was trying to change the subject to something lighter, but failed miserably. Great job, Ikeda. Still, Aurora talks as if none of it really matters. She certainly is a strong girl. But why did they invite her? I thought that only millionaires were invited. Or does that include ex-millionaires? It's rather careless of them to invite her to come to this island. Or are they trying to prevent her from revealing things?
Don't feel bad for me, it's in the past and I've moved on.
You don't need to make such a long face, Ikeda. If you say so.
But to be honest, sometimes it does make me a little bit sad.
It's okay to cry. You're human after all. Go on, cry. Right now. Go on. More, I guess. By the way, Aurora, the blue ribbon looks good on you. What a weird thing to suddenly say.
Really? Thank you?
You don't look very happy that I said that. You look sad, Aurora.
Well, I just realised that I've met another creep.
What's the matter? Was it something I said?
Actually, I don't really like this ribbon.
You don't? Why are you wearing a ribbon that you don't like?
Well, because I have to.
What? I'm not sure what she meant by that, but I guess she has her own reasons. A blue ribbon. She always looks so bright and cheerful, so no one can imagine that she's having a hard time. Oh, okay. We're done with that one. About Sir Raymond. Do you know Sir Raymond?
Sir Raymond? For some reason I get a very bad feeling whenever his name is mentioned. He's the master of this mansion who welcomed us earlier, right?
Do you recall if someone said anything about him?
I'm sorry, my brain is drawing a blank, but for some reason I don't think that he's a good person. That's all I know.
I see. Well, let me know if you remember anything at all.
Okay, if I remember anything, I'll come to you first, Ikeda.
Thanks. About the island. Why is this one still here? The other one's disappeared. Weird. And maybe it'll update and we need to ask again, you know? Do you know anything about specific... do you know anything specific about this island, or Aurora? Why is your name so hard to say, Aurora?
About this island, I know a lot. For instance, Shironagasu is Japanese for blue whale.
Yes, I knew that much. I really wanted to know about the things that happen on this island. Do you know about that?
On this island?
Aurora's face suddenly becomes pale.
Something very sinister is happening on this island. I'm certain of it. I'm sure that something happened in the past, but I can't remember what exactly. I'm sorry I can't be more helpful.
No, it's okay, but I'd appreciate it if you would let me know if you happen to remember anything. Ikeda, are you investigating this island? Because you're very obviously, transparently a detective, aren't you? Yes, I guess you could say that. Please keep this to yourself, alright? I won't tell anyone. I somehow had this feeling that I should help you. As if it's my duty. No. My destiny. That's a strong way to put it. But I'm glad that you're willing to help me. More about the island. Do you know anything else about the island? For example, that bridge and the iron doors are really bizarre. Do you know anything about those? The bridge and the doors? For some reason I feel sad when I see them. Does that mean you heard about them in the past? Maybe. I think they were used to lock something up. Lock something up? I'm sorry, I'll let you know if I remember anything. Just give me some time. Of course. I don't think she's leading me on. She's trying hard to remember what she has forgotten. She still could be just pretending. No, I don't think Aurora will be capable of that. Capable? It's a bit patronizing. Tell me more about you. Aurora, you can tell me if anything is troubling you. Please let me help you. In that case, would you adopt me, Mr. Ikeda? What's that all of a sudden? Just like you, I only have dust in my safe. If I adopted you, both of us would starve to death. Sorry, I'm just messing with you. Just kidding. What a funny joke. Well, if you really need help, you can count on Sense Ikeda from New York. I'll do whatever I can. I take a business card from my wallet and give it to Aurora. This is a huge, huge mistake. I'm supposed to be undercover. This is rather careless of me, but I can't abandon Aurora. I want to help her in any way I can. Ikeda, you're a very good person. Wow, you're a detective. Alright, I'll contact you if things get really, really bad. Not just then. Just call me whenever you need help, or just call me for no particular reason at all. How about this? Give me a call when we're all back home, okay? Alright? Yes, I'll definitely call you. My experience tells me that this girl never had anyone else to rely on. She doesn't want to cause trouble for others and just suffers in silence instead. Knowing this only makes me more worried about her. Thank you, Ikeda. You're the best. I haven't done anything yet. I only gave you my business card. I guess I should be going. Sorry for dropping in on you like this. Don't worry. It was a good way to kill some time anyway. Come back whenever you want. Yes, this isn't a farewell. See you later, Ikeda. That's right, we'll see each other again soon. See you later, and maybe less of the Ikeda I should just leaving my flat. Or apartment, or whatever this is called, just a room. Bye! Aurora seemed reluctant to leave my room. She's a sweet girl and that worries me. I don't want her to get into any trouble. After all, I need to be extremely careful when I investigate this island. I guess I'm still a bit seasick from the swaying of the ship. Someone from the mansion will probably call me when it's time for lunch. I'll just sleep a little bit until then. Oh, wow. Something bad gonna happen? Who's this? I suddenly sprung to my feet. I sprung to my feet. Did I just hear a voice? Did it come from the hallway? It sounded like muffled moans. Weird. I can't see anything out of the ordinary in the hallway. Am I just imagining things? No. I'm pretty sure I heard moaning. That's strange. I should be on my guard. No harm in being extra careful. I should investigate my room. Investigate the room? Just as Vincent said, my luggage was brought here already. I have some useful tools inside. I'll probably need them later. I see a Louis Asoshi guidebook and a notepad. Has anything changed here? The book has a map of the room showing an evacuation route. The book has a map of the room showing an evacuation route, so the only way in and out of here is across that bridge. I really don't want to imagine what might happen here in case of a fire. The weather outside is still awful. The window is soundproof, so sounds coming from outside are almost inaudible. The windows have handles on both sides, so they could be opened from the outside. It would be a challenge for anyone to climb up this cliff, though. There's a painting on the wall. It's a work by Arnold Bocklin. It's titled Isle of Death, Isle of the Dead. If I recall correctly, it depicts corpses being brought to an island. Oh, that's ominous. Because of this painting, stillness imprints of it become extremely popular in Germany around the Second World War. Isle of the Dead. I really hope it doesn't have anything to do with this island. A nice sofa. It's probably a Le Corbusier sofa. I wouldn't mind having one in my office as well. The bed is well made. I want to rest, but I shouldn't right now, because I do feel a little bit woozy. Looks like this is the door to the bathroom. Oops, nice and something. What? What did it say? What did it say? What did it say? Oh, I can just press H to do that. That's good to know. Nice and spacious. Nothing unusual inside. I should look outside as well. Whoa! That was a close call. Almost got pulled outside. A strong gust of wind blasted the window wide open. There's a steep drop underneath. I'd be dead if I fell down that cliff. Why would Sir Raymond build these rooms in such a dangerous place? I don't get it. Huh? Hang on. There's that sound again. Is my mind playing tricks on me? I look up and I see Neneko. It looks like her room is just above mine. But what is she doing there? Hey, Neneko, what are you doing? That's dangerous.
Me.
I can't hear what she's saying because of the strong wind and the sound of the waves. I don't know what you think you're doing, but stop doing it. That's dangerous. Alright, see you at lunch.
Me. Oh.
Hey, watch it. Your spit is flying in the wind. Eesh, thank God for the wind. That spit would have hit me straight in the face. What's that, Neneko? I can't hear a single word you're saying. Speak slowly, okay? Neneko moves her mouth slowly. Huh? I can't hold on anymore. Help me. Huh? Oh. I think I know what you're trying to say. You're about to fall down and holding on with just one arm. I see that's pretty dangerous. I wonder if she might die if I just left her there. It most certainly is a desperate situation. Act a bit more quicker, Akita, maybe? Huh? Wait, what? You've got to be kidding me! Neneko, try to hang on for 30 seconds longer, okay? Oh, for Pete's sake, what an idiot. Why does she always have to end up in crazy situations like that?
Ah, Mr. Higgins.
I was just looking for you. Did you happen to... I think I just heard...
Sorry, no time to talk. Ask me later. Chip, 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 chip. The furthest room on the second floor, the one on the right. Hold on a little bit longer. Neneko! Well, if it isn't Mr. Higgins. Why don't we have a good scotch together? No thanks.
Oh, Higgins, do you have a moment?
That's not very Scottish. That's not very Scottish at all. Och no. Now's not a good time. Get out of my way. Idiot!
Idiot?
I zigzag past everyone in my way and reach the door to Neneko's room. Alright. It isn't locked. Damn it, you idiot. What do you think you're doing? Alright, I got you. Easy. What was that? I don't have a clue what you're trying to say. Take a deep breath and speak slowly.
You said that you would save me if I were in danger, but you're totally useless. And I was about to fall to my death.
Yeah. Sorry about that. But how could I have foreseen that you might die in such a stupid way?
What do you mean, stupid? You're stupid!
I'll admit, I could have been aware of your particular situation just a little bit sooner, but you have to be more careful, Neneko. I guess you've learned your lesson and will stay away from the windows? Only a total moron would try to open them.
Of course, I won't go near them, even if someone asks me to.
The phone is ringing. Higgins speaking.
Oh, Mr. Higgins, I see that you're in Miss Izumazaki's room. Lunch will soon be served, so please come to the main building. Come to the main building on the other side of the bridge. Sir Raymond will be discussing several important matters, so please be sure to join us.
Very well. We're on our way. Alright then. Looks like lunch is ready. Let's go. And I guess we're going to see what's for lunch next on Borderline Games. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Return to Shironagasu Island. I'm pretty sure I got that right. Let's see if I got that right. Return to Shironagasu Island. Yes, I did. I got it right. Okay. Thank you for watching this episode. I'll see you later. And thank you for those that subscribe to this channel. It's always appreciated. I don't say that enough. I will see you next time. I will see you later, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.